October the 1st, 2020, Moscow, Australia. Large-scale international event that attracts thousands of like-minded entrepreneurs and investors every year. Celebrate the birthday of Evo Rich. This year, event was held online for the first time. 2 busy days and 3 sessions with a live broadcast from Australia and Moscow. 26 leading experts in the field of investing from around the world shared their unique experience. Spectators watched the broadcast in 8 languages. 19,000 tickets sold and 20 lucky winners who received solid gold coins. This is a storm of positive emotions and commitment to the great idea, new economic evolution of the world. This is the day to change your life. Almost 1.5 million members. Join Everrich community and become successful with us.
You are what your business is. You can feel insecure on the market when there are so many difficulties in other businesses because you're young and green. But don't be afraid of it. Come to us. We will open new doors for you. We will introduce you to everyone and teach you everything you need to know to get stronger and start your own way. Now you are strong and ready to go forward, to achieve, to set new goals, and to overcome obstacles. And even if the wind of change and challenge is here, we will not leave you behind. We will support you and help you in any difficult situation. You will be able to achieve any goal. We have people in our community who are just like you, who started from zero and are ready to help each other for shared development and prosperity. There are so many of us. Nothing can stop us. And when you become experienced and respectable, you will share your wisdom and vision so that everyone could develop. That is the way we build our future together, the future of financial freedom and independence. That is how Average works, the world where everyone can do anything, everyone can become rich, to leave a legacy. This is our global mission. This is Average. You
Hello everyone. Hi everyone here. You're all welcome to this presentation. If you're joining us for the first time, you are in the right place. You're very welcome. And we will introduce you to the investment environment. Here we study, we invest, and we prosper. So that's our main active goal. Permit me introduce myself. My name is Richard Abong-Nella. I'm a leader manager in the new Consumer Community Affiliate Program, certified project controls engineer, a real estate investor. I'm a master's degree holder in civil engineering, a sales and marketing specialist. I just recently graduated from the MLCI Marathon 260. I'm an entrepreneur, a private investor, a mentor, a motivator, and a trainer. I would love a little bit, permit me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Cameroon, in Africa. After my high school education, I had a scholarship to study civil engineering in the Soviet Union at the time. I graduated from the Institute of Civil Engineering in Rostov-on-Don in 1992. I was lucky at the time when as soon as I graduated, I was employed by some of the oil and gas corporations as Chevron, Anadarko, British Petroleum, Petroceltic, Halliburton. That was a great opportunity for me. It gave me a lot of exposure as my career took me around the globe. I worked in almost all the continents of the world, and the money was very good. The salary was great, but the unfortunate part of it is my job kept me long weeks away from my family. I was most of the time away at work, sometimes up to 10 weeks without seeing any of my family, my children, my wife. I was missing them. My wife and I, in 2016, when I had the last employment with Petroceltic in North Africa, in Algeria, at the Sahara days, we agreed that that was the last assignment, and maybe we were going to retire early 2020. But it didn't last long, that particular employment, as oil prices went plummeting, and I was redundant. When that happened, I was initially very excited, happy to go back home. I knew I had some financial reserve that could last me at least at worst 6 months, getting to a year without me having to work at all. But then in the past, it has always been very easy for me to have the jobs. The jobs came looking for me. But when I waited home at 6 months, then I said, okay, now I should look for jobs. I started sending my resume out, and there were no jobs forthcoming. Then before I knew it, I was out of work for 2 years. It was starting to become very critical. I had depleted my reserves. My mortgages fell behind, and some as bad as 5 months. But that's when I became more frantic, seeing my situation was really bad. I was desperate. I started investing in all kinds of opportunity. Any opportunity somebody presented to me that I thought I could make money to support my family and myself, I quickly put money in it. Unfortunately, most of them I lost. I lost a lot of money in them. I lost money in them repeatedly. And when a good friend of mine presented this opportunity to me, I initially quickly refused to listen, and that was actually in 2018 November. And she kept persisting. She kept coming back with it, and behold, June 2019, I joined. And when I joined, and I took a small package, registered, went into the 8 rules of a private investor, the educational part of it, and it became very apparent to me why I had lost a lot of money. My lack of knowledge actually was the reason of a lot of the losses I incurred. So I submerged myself into the education, the knowledge, the financial education. A lot of it is not taught in our schools. We don't learn it in our mainstream schools. So I quite fell in love with this opportunity, and I went further and then increased my packages, and I'm quite comfortable. And as it was supposed to be, I am fully retired now. I'm sitting at home, and I'm quite happy with my family. I don't have to go work. I stopped looking for work, and I focus on this now, and this is my main passion, and I love this. And to go ahead, I will continue with the rest of the story, especially as I was saying. I'll continue with the next slide, Nelly, please. So you see, as we can see here on these slides, you see these are groups, these are various family people. You can see the couple top there. You see they have a card in hand. They're counting all the money. It's never enough to pay the bill. The next couple down is actually adding all the income and the bills to pay. It's always never enough. The ladies below really, really stressed up. So this opportunity is going to open completely new doors to you, which is going to be very different and takes away a lot of the stress. And here we come, the life of an entrepreneur, the spirit of an entrepreneur, those who know there is another way out where you can be your own boss. And actually, being your own boss, you can see from the two young ladies, you have your staff to start with additional source passive income. You see the man, the family man sitting with his family and still making some money. You see the lady, all of them happy. You see majority of them have happy faces because of the ease with which they take care of their money. And this opportunity is going to teach us, show you step by step along the way how to change your situation. I think it changed mine, and I believe it can help change other people. So you permit me, please read our compliance and risk disclaimer. We do not sell and do not have a license to sell shares or tokens. All countries have their own rules for the sale of financial products, and we comply with the laws of all countries. Most countries allow for the sale of information products without a special license. We offer the opportunity to participate in wealth building, training, which provides the fundamental principles on which wealth is created and maintained. We do not offer financial or investment advice. Please do your own due diligence or request confirmation from a licensed accountant or financial advisor in your area or country for compliance with the requirements of your state. So here we are, and permit me introduce you to the three main pillars of our organization. We have the education, which is the core that completely changed my story. The educational part of it, we will teach you, you will learn, you will be accompanied by like-minded people. We constitute a big family, you'll get support from everyone, and then you study the financial education that will equip you well. And while you are studying, you're paying for your educational packages. They are practically actually investing, putting a large sum of your educational investment in a financial investment. You end up being an owner of a co-owner of a huge global portfolio. And then we learn how to be a businessman. You will graduate from that mindset of employee, work for someone, earn a salary, pay the bills and retire, and that's it, to being someone who is investing, making your money work for you and make your life better. In the end, you see, you don't actually have to work. The money ends up working for you. Yes, please, the next one. So I will tell you here the history of our development. And I start by mentioning the Academy of a Private Investor, which is the educational wing of the company, the main core of it. It was founded in 2011. And the first investment project that the company took was this cars here. You see Skyway, at the time it was called Skyway Innovative Transport Technology in 2014. And this is existing already in Sharjah. And we have the Eco Techno Park, which is in Minsk in Belarus, whereby people can actually go test ride, and you can actually physically climb and have a ride on these cars in different forms. Some of it transport containers, and it's the very maiden project. Then the next one is the Crypto Uni program, which was founded in 2019. This is where the company, very, 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 very specialized and qualified, competent investors will create you. You will soon see you own your part of a global portfolio of more than 30 instruments, investment instruments. So, I believe all of you've heard, if you've not, the story, Robert Kiyosaki, where rich dad, poor dad, and then you see actually the quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki's quadrant, where he says you have the top left-hand corner, you see the employee. This is what our educational system teaches us to do. They teach us to become an employee, work, retire, and live on a pension. That is never enough. And you soon see they keep bumping up the retirement age. In some countries now, it's 70 years or almost very close to 70 years. And then below, the left side of the quadrant below, you see self-employment. So the self-employee actually will be someone with a shop. You own everything, you're just there by yourself. You have to be there early, 6 o'clock, whatever time is it, open the shop and you carry your faith in your hands. If you fail, you go down with it all, you succeed, that's great. But then on the right side of the quadrant, that is where we are teaching everyone here in this Academy of Private Investor to belong, the business owners. Here, your money, you invest, you have multiple businesses, you have different people working for you. Then you own your money, you actually coordinate with the other persons who you have multiple employees. You may have multiple shops in different areas. We can take examples like someone who has maybe so many shops of Starbucks or McDonald's. That's the business person who has multiple forms of income. Then we have the investor. The investor is actually the man who most of the time will hear you in this quadrant, you find the people who have attained financial freedom, or they're actually at least financial independence, whereby they've put their money to work for them and the money is paying them enough money to keep them at a very comfortable lifestyle without having to work. So the money is working for them. You have some of the investors who have actually attained financial freedom. Here in America, we could call maybe the example of Warren Buffett or Bill Gates and Elon Musk. So you see, those are the heavy investors. Their money is actually making a lot of money than they can spend, and it keeps a lot of wealth for future generation. In this, we take the Academy of a Private Investor accompanies you through all the stages and you could actually see yourself gaining financial freedom. Yes, the next one. So here we will take you through the goals and tasks of the Academy of a Private Investor. You've heard me mention it multiple times right at the introduction. That introduce you in financial and investment literacy. We teach you the 8 rules of a private investor. You hear me say this multiple times because this is actually the starter. This was the point that changed my life. I started seeing how you will learn the 8 rules of a private investor. It will be providing the best knowledge in the fields of savings, that if you make it, no matter the amount of money you make, you save, you have to invest 10% of it and multiplying the capital. As you keep investing 10%, before you know it, you get comfortable, you'll be making more from your investment than you make from a salary. It creates a qualified investor. It will transform you to a qualified investor where you can actually analyze and assess an investment opportunity and see whether it is worth the risk. You check through it. I mean, it will accompany you all through the year. There are always courses that are provided and in teaching us and training constantly with practical lessons. You put in your money, you come, you pay for a course, they take the money, the investment on the course, put it on an investment portfolio, and you see it growing while you are actually being equipped with the right tools. Excuse me. Then, I'm telling you, as I said, I traveled quite a bit, you know. I will introduce you here to our VIP club, the very important personality club. The VIP club here, you know, It could cost quite a huge sum of money to belong to some VIP clubs. But here, it goes from as little as $10 going up. So what does the VIP club do? And what you will get by becoming a participant of the VIP club of a private investor, you will be entitled, you actually have a possibility of benefiting from discounts between 35 and 75% discounts. That is huge. And then you have the opportunity to participate in closed format webinars and meetings that are uniquely for the VIP people, those members who are part of the VIP club. And then you have additional offers. Every first offer, it's the first refusal is given to the members of the VIP club, and they always go for it before those who are not part, they can take part. Then you have the exclusive offers for mass attraction. You will go through a lot of training. The winners, actually, you associate yourself with the millionaires, those who have made it in the industry, who will actually show you how to actually attract and recruit people from 10 to 100 clients or business people. You can have business contacts a day. And I will tell you, at the beginning, I thought this was not for me, but I'm so excited and happy that actually I joined this company, and I'm going ahead now, and I've become actually a full-time recruiter. So here we talk about the educational and informational packages we have, the EIPS. Our education is actually broken down in packages. When you start, actually, you can start with the beginner course, which is the EIP beginner, and then you go to the EIP basic, the EIP elementary, the EIP secondary education, and higher education. Each package is packed full with so much of educational information that you have videos, you have lessons, you have all forms of education. This is so rich, informative. So, as I said earlier, if we are looking here, the World Crew, this is crypto unit, one of the cryptocurrencies that's going to be launched. Is nobody yet has this in hand, but if you are part of our community, you will earn the pathway to owning the first WCRU. And how is that possible? That is very possible. If you buy one of these educational programs, you will be given a utility token which is CRU. And once this WCRU is launched, our utility token is equatable to the WCRU and exchangeable, which means you can completely swap it to the WCRU in 1:1. It is not available in the market yet for anybody to buy it, but we will all line ourselves up here with our CRU bonuses that we receive after purchasing these educational packages. So the educational packages, as I mentioned before, you have the EIP beginner, which is just $50. You have the EIP basic, which is $250. And the actual price of it would have been $250, but you get it for $50. You have the EIP elementary education, which is $1,000. That is a whole package that should have been costing $2,125. So here, guys, you see UNT. Our UNT is units. They all stand for US dollars. The secondary education is 4,000, and then the higher education is 10,000. When you buy each of these educational packages, the beauty of it is that we have a generous company here where you can actually take even the smallest one, which is $50. Somebody who is maybe somewhere is open to everybody in the world. The CEO of this company had his dream to change lives of people and actually increase the middle class, because there's 10% of the world's population that has 90% of the wealth. So the company wants to change that dynamics by providing the possibility to everyone in the world. So you buy even this one, people can buy this and pay installmentally. And there is no added interest. Nothing, you will not pay anything in addition to just the price. You will have this in 10 installments, which you can pay $400 each for every month for 10 months, or 1,000 here for 10 months to have the highest package. And it gives you the opportunity to own the WCRU. So here now, we are actually, this is what you get. The 50 units, the 4 courses, 363 minutes. This is actually the volume of the educational package we have. And this is what you still have a chance to obtain between today and tomorrow. You will have 167 units when you buy it. But if you wait beyond tomorrow, the 4th, unless otherwise, because it was supposed to be December 1st, but the CEO again pushed it forward till the 4th, it was delayed. So you can have it now till tomorrow. Now, still back to it, please. I didn't. Okay. It looks like, so tomorrow is our deadline now. We have, you permit me give you the introduction of our next speaker. I've come to the end of my own presentation, and I will present Tweety Ngo. She's a top manager in the new consumer community. She's one of our local leaders, representative in the ambassadors team. She's a graduate of our Master Profit program, an entrepreneur, private investor, trainer, presenter, and a great coach. She's a sales and marketing specialist, a corporate accountant for over 20 years of work experience. Tweety, take it away. It's all yours.
Thank you, Richard, for your introduction. Wow. I would be never tired of hearing your story. And I can be tired of hearing about the quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki. And that would be coming back and forth, and then I see myself in every square, you know. Hello and welcome everyone. As always, I am happy to be a part of our presentation and excited to share with you this most promised opportunity that I always believe it would be happen only once in our lifetime, right? So before I begin, please allow me to introduce myself. To tell you my story, because Richard already introduced me. And again, my name is Tweety Ngo. I am from Vietnam and I reside in the USA. And I was a refugee when I first came to the States. And my family and I left everything behind after the war. So we didn't have anything to begin with our life here. So in the first few months, we looked for a job and we learned English from church. Then we got assistance from the government, right? So after a few months, I started working in a convenience store named 7-Eleven. Then I learned English faster than learning from school by misunderstanding. And I also gained experience of running a business. Then after a few years, my dad and I opened our own grocery store, and self-employment began with long hours and hard work. But the most trauma was when we put our life at risk. So self-employment in small business wasn't that rosy, except one thing: we are our own boss, right? So also when I first got to the States, I really wanted to go to college, but the circumstances didn't allow me to go to school full time. So by going to school part-time, it took me 8 years to get my bachelor degree in accounting and finance. However, I didn't work for any company until I got tired of the traditional business. Then after 20 years working in the hospitals, I got laid off in 2009 after the financial crash in 2008. But you know what? Working in the big corporate, it wasn't that rosy neither. It's very stressful, right? So now after that laid off, so with the experience of been there, done that, I wouldn't want to go back to work for anyone else, and I didn't want to open another business. Then MLM was my only choice for the next 10 years, right? So 10 years of up and downs and a little excitement, but lots of frustration. I changed company one after another, the good, the bad, and the uglies. I have been through all. And because I was so shy and quiet, I couldn't build a team, but I was able to sell products to my own community. Then I continue looking for different opportunities and change company one after another. It led me to a cryptocurrency trend. And without knowledge, I just jump in big time. And before I know it, everything just crashed in early 2018, I think. So, but luckily I didn't touch my 401k, right? So all this happening helped me making new friends, and eventually it took me to this opportunity, and I joined in July 2019, and it took me 13 months to join. So that is a shame, right? But it's okay. Finally, I joined. So I actually learned about financial literacy from Academy of Private Investor, not from the university where I got my degree in accounting and finance many years ago, right? So it really transformed me to become a person of who I am today, more open and more confident. So if I can do it, anyone can do it too, right? So now let's go to our presentation. Now, okay, let's look at our crypto unit program. It was launched on March 31st, 2019, and it has attracted more than 1 million people. And a crypto unit is an investment program that provides a unique opportunity for you and me to become a co-owner of this global investment portfolio. And it's operating across all segments and sectors of the investment market. It will be converted to a World CRU security token once our exchange opens to public, and that will happen anytime soon, right? So the growth of this portfolio is very impressive and incredible. That when our CEO Andre Hovato invested $62.4 million US into different sectors of the economy. Then within 14 months, our portfolio was valued at $477.7 million US. That is a freaking awesome 765% increase, right? Okay, wouldn't anyone want to have a piece of this pie? I am thinking back. I feel so blessed that I finally joined this company after that 13 months sitting on it. And I made that decision only because of this crypto unit program. And now, you know what? The figure that I just mentioned, it was a few months ago. The latest evaluation was done recently, and reportedly now worth more than 11 billion US dollar. And these are a few projects of our global investment portfolio. The first one is E2 Cafe. Is our restaurant chain that converted from our previous master Sushi. So instead of having only sushi on the menu, we will have other kinds of food like burgers, pizza, or salad, right? So it's the type of friendly environment that people can meet and learn, eat and socialize, and discuss business, right? So this is an opportunity for anyone who wants to open their own franchise business with affordable capital depending on the size of the location of their choice. And the second one is gold mining. We have several gold mines around the world with very high growth potential. And gold is one of the most precious metals found in nature and the earliest form of currency. And gold has been one of the most stable commodities with steady growth. And our CEO, Andre, was one told that if you own a gold mining company, then you won't need to be worried about getting wealthy. So we wouldn't be worried about getting wealthy, right? When we are the co-owner of this company, right? So now, the third one is KG Club Production. Is about entertainment that we also invested in a movie making industry. Dragon Man is the movie that had been done, but because of the pandemic, it has been shown to our audience yet. Just imagine how awesome it could be to go watch this movie, Dragon Man, and we will share the profit of selling the tickets, right? And the fourth one is Basalt Innovative Technology. Basalt is a unique material made from rocks, which can be found near volcanoes. It's natural, ecological, and much stronger than metal or steel, but less expensive. Again, this project is included in our global program, and once is ready for sale, we all will share in the profit. Now, having different sectors is very important because if you are invested in only one market sector, you can possibly lose everything, right? So besides the projects that I just mentioned earlier, this is our global portfolio that covers 20 market segments. As you can see, we diversify our investment in different areas. There is education, innovation, equity participation in business, space sector, stock markets, and currency and cryptocurrency markets, real estate, precious metals and stone, instance, you name it, right? So before making any investment, we have to learn the rules of investments and know how to diversify. Therefore, education is the most important factor of our Academy of Private Investor. And I know earlier this year, when COVID-19 pandemic started, the stock market went down significantly, right? And some of my friends were afraid of losing more. So they sold it at low price and accept the loss or making the minimum or breaking even. It's just because of lacking education. But pandemic doesn't affect our company at all. We have a professional financial team who makes sure our portfolio is secure very strongly in many diverse markets. So if something fails, we are still very strong in our global portfolio. So this is the reason why our company went from 62 million US dollar investment to more than 15 billion US dollars in less than 2 years, just 2 years. Now, let's look at what CRU and what company can sell security token, right? So UG Pay Group AG is our company registered in Switzerland, which was created specifically for the sales of a security token. And UG Pay has tapped into blockchain technology to create a utility token known as World CRU to make investment in its diversified portfolio possible. But since the token is the investment vehicle for its tokenized assets, the company has enlisted with the Security Exchange Commission to offer the coin as a security token. And by filing Form D, the company ensures that the investors are protected from any potential losses through fraud or mismanagement of funds invested, right? And Clause D also permits general inquiries, which enable the company to raise awareness through advertising. Issuers operate under 3 laws. Rule 506B, Rule 506C, and Rule 504. Now, this is the overview of UG Pay Group AG. Is of course is a Swiss-based asset management company. Because we are the pioneer, we are familiar with the company's roadmap, right? So in this image, you and me are the first position as a private person, right? So to the people who see this the first time, it's a new platform. Regardless, it offers investment opportunities in different industries, helping its investor, including private persons like you and me, and the different companies and institutional investors build a diversified portfolio like securities, real estate, precious metals, and the company share, and many more. Then when these companies make a profit, the return is very promising in dividend, shares, or percentage, and all that will go back to us, the private persons, the companies, and the institutional investor. Now, our company consists of a professional team whose aim is to invest in optimistic projects, and also share their expertise with retail investors, institutions, and corporate clients. It will help the company to easily expand its services to other investors and entrepreneurs around the world. And this is the most exciting time for us to realize that our long wait has been paid off. Okay, so if you want to get more information in details, please take a screenshot of this page and visit it at your convenient time. But I will touch just a little. The first one is our company website is everidge.com. We are in multi-level crowd investing business, and this is an innovative business tool for ordinary people and entrepreneurs. All of our partners can be co-owners of companies that are part of the average. The second one is we have our blockchain, and you can find it at explorer.cryptounit.cc. And if you have been following cryptocurrency over the last few years, you know that blockchain is the record-keeping technology behind the Bitcoin network, right? And our third one is the white paper. Okay, you can download the white paper at ugpay.group. It's comprehensive, but it has everything that you want to know about our company. And when you get there, you will see the SEC tab. You will find our status with Security Exchange Commission as well. And the fourth one, we have different tokens like CRU, UNTP, USDU, and so to know all about our tokenomics, please go to cryptounit.cc, and everything is so real. Now, Unitex is our trading platform, and that we will go on public soon. The platform is unitex.one, like unitex.one, and it has been registered in Estonia. And the registration on the Unitex is now open for our users, but the verification process will take place later on. So we just wait for the company's announcement, right? Also, we have to register from the link of our direct sponsor. So please be patient and wait for the link, because it will be given down from the top. And we have more than 1 million users. Okay, so your action now is step 1, contact your sponsor for personalized registration link. Step 2, create a unique name like Superman 888 or star dash 014 or 5 and 5. And use a different email address from your Academy of Private Investor account. It is for your security purpose, right? And step 3, after successful registration, you will receive an email containing a link confirm the activation of your account on the exchange. So please follow the instruction. Then step 4, go to profile section, copy your own referral link and pass it on to your direct partners under you, which is your level 1. Then instruct them to do the same to pass their link down in your structure. Okay, and bottom line is to be patient and ethical. Just don't skip the levels under you. All right. Now, here is our visionary Andre Hovato. He is the CEO of New Consumer Community. New economic evolution of the world is a mission that he wants to acquire a large number of people to build on their knowledge and know how to create wealth. And then in return, he wants his fellows to distribute that wealth everywhere. And he is the creator, founder, and CEO of Academy of Private Investor. He has been teaching people all around the world to understand financial literacy and to take charge of our own life, then share this vision to the like-minded people. And he is a multidisciplinary, a professional investor and businessman since 1987. And of course, he is a self-made millionaire. He is the creator of Crypto Unit program. He is the host of TV show Secrets of Millionaires with Andre Hovato. And he is known as the best business coach in finance and investment, driven personal development in 2018 by Merrill Rich Magazine and Finance Times. He is the chairperson of Investment Council and general peacemaker of Generals of World for Peace Association. He was awarded the Dove of Peace Medal by Generals of the World for Peace Association. And he is one of the top 100 outstanding leaders of Russia in 2016, included in the Encyclopedia People of Our Millennium. Last but not least, he is a true dream maker. He really is the type of individuals who talk the talk and walk the walk that has brought dream to reality. So it wasn't easy, but he made it seem easy for us, right? So personally, I have so much love and respect for Andre Hovato. It was such a privilege to have met him last year when I went on stage to receive my pin from him. Okay, that is the end of my part. Thank you so much for watching. Hope it brought you some insight about our company. Like I said, I feel so lucky to be part of it. Now it's my pleasure to introduce my co-presenter. This beautiful young lady is Nelly T.W. Pelati. I hope I say it right, Nelly.
Yes, you did.
Nelly is a manager in the new consumer community. She is a USA local leader representative of US ambassador team. She has bachelor degree in political science. This year she has graduated from Marathon 260. She is a blockchain enthusiast, private and crypto investor. She also is a branding and digital marketing specialist. She is a mentor, motivator, trainer, international speaker, and leader. Nelly, please take the floor.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tweety, for that. Well, every time I hear the introduction of our CEO, you know, it just makes me so proud of the person that that's behind our vision, that's behind this whole idea that is now a reality. So welcome everyone. Now, before I go forward, can you put a 1 in the chat if you are a new person or you've been invited? If you are a partner already, put a 2. And if you can hear me, put a 3 in there, and put a 4 where you are tuning in from. Whether you're tuning in from in America, from New Zealand, Australia, wherever in the world, please do so, because we want to shout out to everyone. Welcome everybody. You know, it's always a pleasure and privilege to be able to be a participant in this you know, in this corporate presentation, because it really brings everybody together. Regardless of where you're at in the world, we can always meet up and learn together, invest together, and prosper together. So thank you, Richard. Thank you, Tweety, for that wonderful presentation. Now, I'm going to go straight into my part. I'm sure that just by looking at the chat, let me just quickly look at the chat. If we got anybody new in the room. Okay, all right. Okay, so it looks like, okay, Geraldine, you're new, welcome. Joanne, 1 from New York, wow. Awesome, awesome stuff. So welcome, guys. If this is the first time you've seen this, I know right now you have a lot of questions, but at the same time, it's so exciting, right? So Tootie has just ran through my bio and a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in the beautiful island of Samoa, migrated to the beautiful land of New Zealand, and that is where I get to expose myself to, to different plan B, backup plan, different ways to work from home. So I've been involved in some of the MLM businesses, but somehow some of them didn't work, and that was because there's you know the recruiting part as well, especially when you are looking at people with dollar signs. Sometimes, the things that you need to do in order to make sure that you keep your rank is to, make a purchase so it's those kind of concepts that to me, it doesn't really pick my interest because of that kind of system. But, for me, I wanted something that a driving vehicle, okay, a vehicle that would help me really bring forth real change and genuine change to help other people change their lives. So, in 2016, I got introduced to Bitcoin. It was the talk of the time. And then I invested into Bitcoin without any knowledge of it. I went to school learning totally different subjects. I've been in the corporate world, in different roles where it's definitely not related to what I went to school for, right? Uni. So, in just reflecting back on everything that I've learned so far and the experiences that I've learned in my entire life, I really wish that I was able to learn about financial education, because if only I knew this information, I wouldn't be bothered to go to school. I know education is so important, but the most important thing is that you need to know how to what? You need to know how to multiply your money, how to manage your money, how to look at different ways to invest it, to grow your money, right? And if you know how to do that, your life would be so good, and that you are able to be in a good position to help so many people out in the world, right? So so when I got introduced to this opportunity, not just the education, but I was so intrigued by what they're offering, which is the co-ownership that Tweety went through. To me, that was like one of the important things. Like, wow, who I didn't even know that ordinary people like us would ever become shareholders in something so amazing, right? And so with the idea, the concept, and also with the MLCI, that's just that just adds for me, that's just a full package for me. So my part tonight is we're gonna go through the multi-level crowd investing. Now, if you have been in the company for a while, okay, you'll know that multi-level crowd investing is our model, our platform, where we use in order for us to build and to grow our business, okay? This is where a private company comes in and they crowdfunded for their project, or they give out the opportunity to ordinary people like us to invest, or to put their money in to fund this project or this company. And then in return, when the profits make a profit, everybody in this community will be able to get a part of the profits and the shares. So to me, the concept is amazing. So the thing about our CEO, Andre Rato, he is such a genius. He sees this kind of platform, and he sees like this is a perfect way for a company and for an education, which is our Academy of Private Investor, to move forward, right? And so that is where our Crypto Unit program came about, and as well as putting through and activating our multi-level crowd investing. This is something totally new to me when I started looking into this kind of businesses. So the MLM, which is the traditional network marketing, this is the industry where I know majority of you are familiar with. If you were involved in an MLM before, put a 1 in the comment. Okay, now MLM, it's this kind of business where people who own the company are in the circle, right? These are either can be the director, the shareholders, the investors, board of directors, right, or trustees. They will be the ones controlling the company, own the company, right? And for those people who, who are selling the product on their behalf or furthering the success of the company are the people outside the circle. Now, people placed outside of the circle, they are the ones that are what? They're independently selling and promoting their products, right? In order to what? In order for the company to make a profit. And guess what? When the company makes profit, right? The people who owns the company are the ones that that shares those profits amongst them, not the independent distributors outside of the circle. Okay, so looking at the MLCI, right? The MLCI, which is the multi-level crowd investing that we are in right now, everybody are in the circle. There's nobody outside of the circle that is going out and selling any product, but we are all what? We all have a part to play in growing our community, growing our empire or our own company, right? So isn't it nice to be able to promote something, right? Promote something, and you know that you are a co-owner, that you are a part owner, that you are a shareholder of that company, right? It makes you even more motivated to what? To even more share the company, because the more you promote, the more you share, and the more you do presentations, the more you do trainings, the more people that that are going to come to the idea and being a part of us. So that's even amazing, and further growth in our community and our profits as well. Okay, now looking at the multi-level crowd investing, we have two parts. We have the multi-level business. Okay, now not so long ago, I think last month, we had our GoPro 7-day challenge, which ended up another 2 bonus days added to it, which is such a huge success. We're able that kind of training in the GoPro. If you were one of them that participated in the 7-day challenge, put it to GoPro in the comment. I want to see it. All right, awesome. So, with the multi-level crowd investing, that is exactly how you build your multi-level business. When you hear all of those people coming through, speaking to us in GoPro, okay, they are the ones that are top earners. They are the ones that are leading the industry of MLM in the world today. And they can't come together in this GoPro event and share their amazing strategies and skills and level of understanding and knowledge with us who are so new into this kind of network marketing, right? So in the multi-level businesses, we have access to a lot of trainings, right? And with the GoPro coming on, we have an EIP, right? We have access to that training, and it is up to you and me to attend. So it comes down to you, the individual. How bad do you really want to be trained? How bad do you really want to see success in your business, right? So we have access to training, and this is also a home-based business where you can operate this business from anywhere in the world. If you are stranded on an island, you can definitely do it from there, or wherever you are at, on the boat, on the air, or wherever. You can definitely do this from anywhere, right? You are your own director, your own employee, right? Nobody's going to tell you, okay, you got to, if you're going out for lunch, or if you are expected to come back at what time, if you are, if you're going to leave home early, or whatever, it's like those things that you expect to be done at your workplace. You don't have to do that, because you are in the comfort of your own home, and you are your own director and employee, right? Work online. Okay, now this is where majority of entrepreneurs nowadays, everybody's working online. It's hustling. I see a lot of people, hustling online, doing their thing, and unlimited revenue. And in this company, or whatever multi-level business that you are in, expect that it's going to be an unlimited revenue. And depending on your effort, depending on what you do, it's all up to you how much you want to achieve, right? The money's on the table. That's what they say. But it is how you're going to get yourself to get that money, right? And it is an international business. If you are, if you're trading from anywhere in the world, you can do this in any country. So it's an international business. And also it kickstart you to the realization of your dreams. Now, whatever you're dreaming of, it is achievable in this network. We've seen a lot of successful people that started from nothing and they became something. They're now traveling the world. They're now motivational speakers or trainers. Okay, coming back and helping those people who are just started out in order to what to achieve their greatness the same way that they are in right now, and of course the opportunity to earn millions within certain period of months and years, right? Now, investment business, this is where we come in. We've got consulting trainings, right? Take advantage of all the trainings that's available. Okay, we've got our investment training, we've got our business training, we've got so many different kind of trainings happening, not only from corporate, but also from our top leaders, our strategic team, leaders in your local areas, right? Make the most of those trainings as well. Investment instruments and co-ownership. You've heard Tweety gone through the value of our global portfolio. It is amazing, and the instruments in there. That is some updates that we've got so far from those. Really good updates, and some of them we are waiting for more updates. And potential increase in their value as we roll out our plans. Okay. Now, opportunity to increase your capital quickly. That is one. This is one good thing about what we build here, is the fact that when you're helping so many people out and they come in and invest, right? They are just putting their money through to work, and then they continue to share it to other people. And guess what? We have an amazing new Everidge Comp Plan, which will help you increase your capital very, very quickly, right? And also we have our team who looks after our asset management, and at the same time, we have our education where we learn how to manage our assets properly, and also the opportunity to create assets of over 1 million. Okay, so in this opportunity, there's a huge potential. We've seen it in our portfolio. And at the same time, we also need to utilize our EIP so we can also build our own personal portfolio. Isn't that amazing, right? So like I said, those people who are partners already, we have a new compensation plan that's already out, which is our Everidge marketing plan. And also all those people who are partners, make sure you don't check your API or your crew tab anymore for any future bonuses. You need to check everything. Your bonuses will be in your Everidge wallet. Those people who are already partners. Okay. Now, the eventee that just passed by, I think a month ago. Everidge came out. It was introduced to us. It was our new. It is our marketing company where our umbrella, where all of our different projects will be under, right? So our crypto unit program is under, our EduCafe is under, our digital double, UGain, legal policy and insurance, and our Academy of a Private Investor are under the umbrella of Everidge. Now, with Everidge, when you see, isn't it amazing? I can just picture Everidge everywhere. It's going to be on billboards. It's going to be a brand house name. And I can already see our global members, they're branding everything that they have, their hats, their t-shirts, everything that they wear, their cups. So, I can just see, the beginning, the greatness that's coming from this name, because, everybody that's going to be participating in our community, their lives will be prosper, because we know where this is heading. All right, so our goals in our Everidge, I'm not going to go through it all, but these are some of the things that I know is so important for you to know. Everidge, the goals in our Everidge community is training 50% of the world's population in multi-level crowd investing through schools, through trainings, through coaching, online and offline, and master classes. Introduction and approval of MLCI qualification and certification in the modern business ecosystem. And also in our goals, we have training of the MLCI model for leaders of network and multi-level marketing, traditional business and internet entrepreneurs, creating a productive environment and supporting entrepreneur sector. Now, guys, if you notice in our global portfolio, we are heavily now invested into the equity of businesses, okay, or entrepreneurs, sectors. providing the opportunity for business growth, assets creation. Okay, I love about this this company because we are continuously, okay, we are continuously creating more assets. And the more asset, and you guys already know what asset is it, what asset, what are liabilities. Now, when if you have more assets, in your life, or more assets that you have, the more the more value that you have, meaning in terms of different things that you have, right? So, for me, it's so important because we're getting to learn about all of this and being able to be trained on it, right? And combining traditional investment and MLC, MLM businesses in the MCI model in order to create a society of progressive and wealthy people. Oh my goodness, I love the goal of Everidge, creating an opportunity for each of us to receive multiple sources of income, okay, both from the distribution of business models and from projects that are promoted with the help of MLCI, building a successful and thriving community of people who do what they love. And of course, we are creating a progressive community or society of like-minded people in promoting the brand and the innovative MLCI business model. So guys, when you look at our MLCI, don't think lightly of it. It is huge because MLCI is going to be our driving vehicle that will be driving our success in the future. Now, we also have our ILC, which is our legal policy. I called it a pocket lawyer because wherever you're going to be in the world, you will have access to your back office, right? And when you can log into your back office, you can log also into your lawyer, right? This is where you get to reach out if you have any legal problems with the government, on personal level. At least you have a lawyer standing by in your back office where you can have access to a lot of lawyers and attorneys, depending on what your issue is or your problem is or whatever matter that you're facing. At least we got something to help us there, right? And also with our legal policy, we are utilizing the artificial intelligence. Now, for all of you who knows what artificial intelligence is, this is a server where it'll promote the business on its own. Like it's going to collect data, or people will be clicking on it, or whatever landing page we are on, they will be clicking on it, and the artificial intelligence will continuously look for people, with interest in these kind of legal stuff, right? So that's where that's one thing I love about it, because it'll also bring more people to our community, right? More people to our community as well. So so it's rolling out to 10 countries now. It's starting from Russia, Pakistan, I think India. So the top 10 countries, they are currently, testing it out and, starting to roll out the plans. And then it'll be open to the rest of the world, or countries that our partners are currently in. And also we have our EduCafe. This is where, this is rebranded from our Sushi Master. Our Sushi Master is no longer in our portfolio, but we have rebranded into EduCafe. Now, as you can see here, the designs of our EduCafe. This is where our partners can go and do and hang out, talk business, talk about our education, talk about our portfolio, talk about our assets, talk about the MLCI concept. Bring your team over, and just do presentation or even meet up with somebody to have a coffee or cocoa for a quick meeting, and just share the business, share what we have to offer to them, and enjoy a burger, a pizza, sushi, or whatever they are offering over there. And we have our digital double data mining. Data mining has been around for years and years. It has been used by different businesses to promote their business and to collect data so that they know where the success of the company's at. They want to know how many people are in which location, what are their buying habits, right? And which supermarket where people go to, which location, all that. So they always, they've been doing this in order to further grow their businesses. And so with us, we have our own data mining, and LinkedIn was the first social media network that was uploaded to our AI, or artificial intelligence server. And I tell you guys, if those who are already in LinkedIn and have uploaded their LinkedIn accounts to the AI, you notice that your LinkedIn volume or the people are continuously sinking in, right? Continuously, adding you, or our data mining is sending them automatic messages, right? I mean, if I look at my LinkedIn, oh my gosh, like, there's so many people every day. Every day I see people commenting or messaging me. So it's such a to me, data mining is such an amazing instrument that we have now on board. And also, we had VK, which is a Russian Facebook kind of social network. So we are definitely okay to open up an EDK, even though we're not Russians, but we can definitely open one, and so that we can bring in more people to our account. And also, we've got YouTube. I believe on Tuesday when we had our corporate, we just got an announcement from Alexandria that we made profits from our YouTube, and they're distributing those profits. And oh my gosh, that's so awesome to see. And they're just brand new. They haven't been that long into our portfolio of being 50. We own 50% share of that company. It's amazing that we're now seeing profits, right? Now imagine all of the other instruments that we're invested in all increase in value. And so YouTube, one of the biggest mega network in the social media platform, where they upload contents, video contents, and they monetize it. I'm not surprised if I'm not surprised here that we're already making profits, because we're using the artificial intelligence to do the work, which is really, really awesome. And also Instagram. Instagram is the gigantic, or the king or the queen of photos. And and a lot of celebrities are on there. So many people, very influential people are on there. And that is one of the things that's close, where we're targeting next, which is Instagram. And I believe that our team are also working to secure Facebook as well. I know everybody in this room has Facebook, and it is, and they need to make sure that before they bring on Facebook, they need to abide by all the legality side before they do anything, or adding our artificial intelligence network to it. Okay. Now, yeah. So, and also with this, you also we own 50% share of the company. And when we promote data mining, digital double on the side, we also get passive income separate from what we already earned in our comp plan. Now, I believe all of this has been extended to, I think, one more day. We've got a CPA family tariff, which is now at a discount of 20%. So if you are planning to be a part of our data mining team, then make sure you go in and purchase this right now. It only costs you 160 units. Now, units is USD, okay? And if you are serious about utilizing data mining as a business, then go ahead and purchase a CPA business tariff, which normally was at 300 units, and now it's at 210 units. So make the most of it. Hopefully it must go on the 1st of December. Okay, so I believe, I'm not really sure, I need to recheck again if this promotion has been ended, because it should be ending on the 1st of December, but I know there were some things that got extended, but not sure about this one, but we'll recheck into it. Now, our achievements so far since 2014, we have 750,000 partners, and as we speak tonight, I'm sure more people are registering from around the world, especially with what's going on right now. We have business operations in 175 countries, right, and increasing. And we also have 74 achievers in ranked president. And I don't know, but Dr. Vinay usually asks this to everybody: who's going to be the 75th president in the company? She's she pushed people. So, she also pushed me to make sure I get to president. So it's looking at all of this, we've got with us our global members. Just by looking at, we've got 74 presidents, and that's a huge achievement in this company. And our company, our corporate, try to make things easier for our members to also rank up, as fast as you can, so you can earn really, really good money aside from what we already have. And we speak 11 languages. I love about this company is that they cater to try and cater to so many countries that do not speak good English. And we're so grateful for our translators as well, because they do a massive work behind the scenes in translating and making sure that the information passed on to us is accurate, genuine, and clear, right? Because anything can go wrong when there's a mistranslation. 174,741, and it's more than that, units paid to network has a bonus. Okay, as you guys can see in your back office, you got paid loyalty bonuses, profit bonus last year or this year, but the profit bonus will be activated when we launch. Okay, October 2021 would be the day. And we achieved over 1 million registration in over 5 years. So that's a huge benchmark for, for our global community, and still growing. And I'm so proud during Eventi when we heard that the country that's new, but bringing through a lot of registration in Samoa. So I'm so proud of my teeny tiny island on the map, but the growth from there is amazing. So I'm also very proud of my team as well. Okay, our mission, the new economic evolution of the world, activated through our Academy for Private Investor. So because of the education that we have, they've seen a lot of things that will help lift our population out of poverty. Now, our mission is a very progressive mission, and we do our very best to make sure that we distribute equal wealth and resources in helping people out, financially literate, and making sure that they leave a legacy behind. So a lot of people, they tend to work every day, and like what Richard was talking about, we've been working all our life, right, through Robert Kiyosaki's quadrant as well, working all our life, right? And especially it happens to those people who are in the middle class, and those people who are the working class, right? We work all our lives, right, just for the moment, or just for that week, but there's no assets, there's nothing of value to leave behind for your kids, right? And some families, they don't have insurance, right? They don't have insurance to cover so many things that are important in their lives. And so if you really think about the education that we offer and the mission behind it, we're now going through and being a participant in involving in the activities of this company, so that we can so we can use these services in our own lives, right? And not only that, the most important thing is that the Society of Educated People is created in this community, free from financial stress and political and economic shocks, and also from the uncertainty of tomorrow, because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. But it's so nice to be able to really know where we're going to be, really know where we're at, so that we don't need to worry about tomorrow. Okay. All right. So and like I said, with what we have to offer in our new economic evolution of the world, there are real issues in the world that needs our attention, that needs our help. We may not do it alone or on our own, but we can unite together as a community, and being able to contribute to the world. We have so many of these, as you can see. We've got child trafficking, child labor, we've got political unrest around the world, and also natural disasters that's unavoidable, is out of our control. And when those natural disasters hit, it leads to diseases, starvations, people getting homeless, right? And so those things, it really does need us to be to wear our humanitarian hat, right? And also, as we continue to do that, in this community, we are providing a life of financial freedom, and that is totally up to you whether you want to take it or not. And I know everybody in this room, everybody in this room wants to be and want to have or want to taste this life of financial freedom. Life of financial freedom can be anything. It depends on how you see it, okay? And isn't it amazing to be able to pick up your kids and take them on a vacation, or surprise your wife or husband with something, or when you take your kids to to buy some clothes or buy something, or even if you just randomly go to the store and your kid crying, mommy, can you buy me this? And you tell them, son or daughter, we cannot afford that. And I know it pained you to be able to say those words to your kids, right? It hurts you because you cannot afford the life that you want to give them, right? But isn't it nice to know that one day you are able to afford all of this, and that price will not be a matter anymore. You don't need to worry about it, right? And also a lot of people, they dream of buying houses, of owning a house, buying luxury cars of their dreams, right? Everybody wants these things, these material things, but it comes with a price. We need to know, we need to educate ourselves, we need to invest into ourselves so that we know exactly where to let our money, where to invest our money, and to let our money grow so that we can have this, so we can have the time in the world to spend with our loved ones and be able to increase whatever your capitals or your initial investments into the business, right? Isn't that amazing? And I'm not just talking about our portfolio. I'm also talking about you taking responsibility, right? And taking matters into your own hand and build your own personal portfolio. Okay. Put a 1 in the comment if you have your own personal portfolio. I'm not saying that, you have to, but it's like at these times, it's so nice to act on the education that you have, act on the knowledge that you have. Okay, I see no one. Okay, so that means we have a lot of work to do. All right, so so with transition to stage 5, we have 2 more days, and I believe Moscow time we've got 1 more day left. Okay, so transitioning to stage 5. Remember, guys, I don't think the corporate will get another delay. I think there won't be any more postponement of the stage. So make the most of it. The 100%, the 30% will disappear in 1 day. So with any purchase of any EIP installment monthly, go ahead and lock it down. You will get it a 30% more. And also with your GoPro ticket, make sure you purchase a GoPro ticket. I tell you guys, GoPro, you got to attend GoPro because it is an event that will definitely change your life. Leaders are born from there. And you'll hear a lot of celebrities giving us a lot of knowledge about their success and their story. Okay, everybody started from something. And stories really matters because we can all relate to a story, right? So make the most, do whatever you can to secure a GoPro ticket. Guys, you guys are so lucky now. You can get a GoPro ticket on a monthly installment. Okay, and not only that, 200 a month installment, and not only that, you get 100% match to everybody that purchased a GoPro from the 1st of November to the 30th of December, I believe. Yeah, so make the most of it. It's now, this event is happening on between the 11th of December and 13th. So something to look forward to, guys. So we have a webinar coming up with Tatiana, which is the Genius of Finance. This is our online game. So can't wait to hear more of that webinar coming up tomorrow. So make sure you register and calendar, put it on the calendar so that you'll know when that will come up. And also we've got a summary meeting with our strategic team. I believe Dragos, Neil Morrison, Tatiana, Yuri, and I think Andrew Oakes is going to be up on the summary meeting, and Heron. So can't wait to hear all those updates, which is the last summary meeting, I believe, for this year, I believe. Yeah, so lock down this meeting, make sure you register and be in those meetings so that you can get updated, okay? And also, we just got announced by Annette today that we've got our average presentation that's just been released. We're just waiting on her to do some changes from her end so we can all get the update on this corporate presentation as well, okay? And last but not least, if you are new in this group, in this presentation, if you are ready, make sure you register for free, make a checklist, learn how to use your back office, Make sure you choose an EIP that suits you, that you're eager to learn about it and start learning. And also create your top 100 list. This is so important. Every time I hear my mentors, every time I hear people that I've been successful with, they always talk about create your list, right? So it's important because when you're creating a list, you have something to guide you with or to follow, some sense of follow-up, right? Or accountability. So when you're making a list, follow up those people and do a table so that you understand, what other steps that you can take in order to start building your relationships with them. All right. So invite 5 people to a meeting online. So we have both online and offline. In America right now, because of a COVID happening, we really don't have offline meetings at the moment, right? But right now we can only do Zooms right now. So always invite new people. Like I tell you guys, the more you invite new people, okay, into a meeting like this, the more success that you will be having, because you're not even talking to them about the business. You don't even have to explain anything. But when you're bringing them in here, they will learn and they will ask questions in these meetings, all right? So don't prejudge anybody, okay? Book a presentation with your mentor or sponsor. Utilize your sponsor, utilize your mentor. Book a presentation with them. It can be a personal Zoom with only you and their team, or it can be webinars like this. Read and work on your personal growth. So vital that you take your personal growth seriously. If you lack personal growth, then you will definitely not make it in this industry, because we need strong we need strong people who can handle rejection, can handle fear, right? And can handle any obstacle that's going to land in their way. If you come into and try and build this business online and you get one negativity and one phone call from your family saying, don't do that, you're embarrassing yourself. And if you cannot handle that and you lose your motivation, lose your enthusiasm, lose your energy, then you need to look at your personal growth, because you really, really need to have a strong mindset, a strong leadership, and strong will to be able to pursue forward in this. Nobody will come and do your success. Nobody will come and put food on the table, give you money, free money. All right. Nobody will come build your future or leave a legacy for your family or feed your kids. Nobody will. Only you are the one responsible for your own destiny, for your own decisions, okay, and your success, right? So do whatever you can to make sure you are well equipped to handle in this community, okay? All right, awesome. So we got our Q&A. We're going to open up the floor right now, and we're going to see if you guys have any questions. We've got great leaders in the room that will be able to help anyone with questions. And I believe that we also had our blockchain webinar update with Maria this morning. So I'm sure you guys all know that. We're just gonna wait. I love that. I'm really, really appreciative, and I know everybody in this room are so appreciative of Maria and her hard work that she's put through with updating us on everything on the exchange as well. Because it's not easy with her role as well, but it's good to know that that we don't need to rush anything, but we need to make sure that we do everything right, we check everything right, and waiting for the audits to be able to come back with results on our exchange and our verification online. So we can do registration now, but we're holding off on our verification until they sort out, some things that our IT developers left open in the back door. All right. But floor is open. If anybody comes through, leaders, feel free to come out and participate. Thank you.
Thank you. No, you did too much.
All right. Cool.
Oh, what's your book?
Hey,
Richard,
Nelly.
Twitty, thank you so much for today.
Hey, Nelly. Data mining is not on a promo anymore. It's ended on.
Okay, so it finishes on the 1st of December. Okay. Okay, confirm that from Twitty. I didn't check my back office to know. Okay.
Thank,
All right.
thank
Thank you for that, Tweety. So DM, data mining
Great one.
special off the table. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Richard, for tonight. Thank you.
thank you
Thank you,
too.
Tweety.
Thanks. It's always my pleasure. It's always my pleasure being in your company, ladies. It was a great one. It's nice having you. And looks like somebody's got a question. Dr. Mimi? Awesome.
Great
What? Dr. Mimi has a
presentation.
question?
No, there's no questions. Dr.
Great
Mimi.
I thought you said
presentation.
Dr. Mimi have a question. Oh, what? She
Yes,
has a
I have
question?
a
She knows
question.
everything. Yes.
I have a question.
Oh, no.
Yes,
No.
I heard you talking about me. But yes, I want you to
Oh,
become president.
oh my gosh. I was wishing
All of
Dr.
you
Renee was
there.
not in the room when I said that.
All of you, I have you on my list. I need 129 presidents for next year.
Oh my goodness.
You're on the
And
list. All of you, Richard, Tweety, Nelly, all of you, Mary, in your structure, okay? And the same for GoPro. Everyone now going to GoPro because it's installment, $200. Please, you are leaders. You have to act. And then your partner, your co-worker, they will follow you because we are a big family. We have to be together. Okay? I don't want any no and but and no excuse. Everyone have to be in GoPro.
I second that. Yes. And I tell you guys, if you
Thanks, team.
if you want your team to be successful, and if you want to like for you to not, if you feel that you're doing all the work on your own, right? GoPro, if you send your team to GoPro, it will really help you. You know, I know a lot of people, we're all new to this network marketing thing, right? But if you continue to push your team to go through, and I believe I've got some of my team in here that are listening in, promote it to your team, get them to GoPro because they will build, you guys will share the load. The more they will know the skills, the more it'll help you build your team. Okay? Very, very vital.
Dr. Mina, you forgot to say something.
What?
You don't remember about Nelly?
Oh, Nelly. I forgot.
Today
Refresh
is
my
her
memory.
birthday. Happy birthday. Today is
Oh,
her
yes.
birthday.
Happy
Today is her
birthday.
birthday.
You see, my superstar. She worked so hard and she forgot to do our flyers. I told her she cannot do everything. Happy birthday. And I worked her so hard today. And I did not say happy birthday to her. Happy birthday, Nelly.
Thank you.
Many,
I'm
many
so
happy returns.
oh,
Okay? God
thank you
will
so
bless
much.
you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Midday. Thank you, Evelyn. Oh my gosh, why did you mention that?
Yes.
Thank you so much, everybody.
I remember.
I work her so hard today.
Okay,
But
all right.
Nelly, you
Okay,
see,
thank
all
you.
the reward will come from God, not us.
Yes,
Okay?
you did.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, many happy return. God will give you
Okay,
more
thank you
strength.
so much. Awesome, thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
bye-bye.
guys, all right, guys, if we don't have any questions for tonight, please, if no question, then we'll give it a wrap today. I think we went over the time, but you know, it was such a great meeting. So thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you guys again very, very shortly, very soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye
Thank you.
everyone.